First, your eye protection,
Yeah.
which I wear too. I also put my hoodie up so I don't get no dust in my ear.
If you think you've been putting in a hard day's work throughout your life,
Put on my visor and my earphones.
62-year-old Saanich resident Gary Thomas will give you a run for your money,
Gotta wear gloves.
aka Mac OT. That's his artist name. It's gloves on for this grafter,
Ready.
or should I say grinder. We recently linked up with Mac OT on a cold, windy morning at his workshop in front of his house.
It's so nice out, I think I'll leave it out. Yeah, this is my outdoor workshop.
Yeah, and Gary even built it, look, out of rebar. It's like a framework for what's called a lean-to, to keep him dry and out of the cold wind.
You got it.
He's your all-Canadian, hands-on type of guy. Throughout his early working life, he built trailers in a junkyard. Then he clocked in as a logger, moving over to dig deep underground in the mines. And since 1979, holy smokes, that's 32 years, the year I was born, Gary's been a ticketed welder. And that's his most savoured skill these days. And says there are only two things he can't weld together: the crack of dawn and a broken heart.
If I had it all over to do again, I'd choose to be a welder. There's great money, and if you go on your own, the sky's the limit.
And Gary is out on his own, taking on custom welding projects for clients.
Gotta wear shades at home now for watch this.
But he's also got a business called Cool Critters, where his fascination for both insects and welding confused together.
You're making bugs. I mean, why bugs?
I know, I always loved bugs. When I was a wee little child, I used to have a rubber band and I would get the flies, kill the
This
flies.
guy's for real, man.
I'd kill the bug. You know how you do that? Ding.
Yeah, I used to use magnifying glasses, but
Yeah,
don't tell
burn the
anybody.
bug, yeah. Someone said to me once, can you do a spider? And my first spider was about that big, big long legs and ugly little body. And I was so proud of myself, I said, wow, can I do a different bug? And then the second one was a ladybug. And then after that, praying mantis, after that, a scorpion, then dragonfly. And for the last 2 years, I just been, if I think of a bug that I can do, I'll do it.
Gary's made about 25 bugs so far, and you can find some of them in the basement of Capital Iron in Victoria, in and among the garden ornaments. After all, this is his livelihood now, since he hasn't been able to get hired as a welder.
I'm just too old, I guess. People don't want to hire old people anymore. They don't see the wisdom we own. I think the gift that I have is I can see beforehand what I'm going to do with the steel, in the steel.
Gary says he tries to use recycled steel when he can, keeping his costs down. He makes monthly payments on the welding machine and also buys the oxygen. But the hours he puts in is what really counts. His latest tarantula, 30 hours work.
I think I just saw his leg move.
Yeah, well, I tell you, if this guy was alive, I'd be scared. I like working comfortably. I'm not in a big hurry anymore. Maybe that's why they don't want to hire me. I'm not a rock and roller type guy, you know, with speed, but...
And as far as I'm concerned, he's the coolest guy making critters on the block. In Saanich, I'm James Green for The Daily.